I give the floor to Ogaufi, Motlagomang, Mampane from South Africa, representing Syracuse University.
How many of us struggle to identify a field of study in university?
Great question.
I know I did. I recall the first week of university when I was asked what I wanted to register for. Having been accepted into the law program, but still very uncertain what I wanted to do. Responding and saying, law. I'd watched a couple of episodes of Ellie McBeal, Law and Order, and thought, of course, I could be an advocate. My response was, however, met with disapproval from my mother. And as soon as I looked at her, I knew immediately that I needed to find an alternative. So I paged through profusely on the prospectus to try and identify an alternative course of study. And there it was, international relations. I read the description and thought to myself, this resonates with me. I could absolutely do this. I get to travel the world, learn a foreign language or two, and maybe even find my husband in foreign land. Parler un peu de français, falo un pouco de português, oder bisschen Deutsch sprechen. So of course, it was a natural decision. 2 years into my studies, I would find myself sitting in a meeting while I was shadowing an international relations practitioner. During the meeting, we were discussing mosquitoes crossing the border. I asked myself, is this international relations? I thought I'd be the one crossing borders, not mosquitoes. Fast forward to 4 years later. I'd still not traveled the world, nor made use of my foreign language skills. And so I asked myself, what would have become of me had I actually studied law? This is when I realized the importance of mentorship. The ability to take young people through a process of understanding what it is that they want to study and how to go about it. Mentorship is unfortunately an unfamiliar territory to us. We often study what our parents choose for us or expect of us. That is if we're even lucky enough to go to university. Imagine an Africa where young people knew exactly what they wanted to do and could pursue it. If we are to redress inequality, poverty, and unemployment, at the crux of human development, we ought to have mentorship. Kwame Nkrumah had a mentor. Julius Nyerere had a mentor. And the great Nelson Mandela had a mentor in Walter Sisulu. Howard Zinn says, small acts, when multiplied by millions of people, have the ability to transform the world. If each one of us could adopt a young person in our communities and mentor them, imagine the difference it would make. In closing, I leave you with this thought. Ask yourself, where would you be if it were not for your mentor? Or how far would you have gone if only you had a mentor? Be the legacy you want to see.
Thank you very much, Mampane. We surely see what you say. We believe what you believe, and it is true that if it wasn't for mentorship, the great man whom we are celebrating today, from 100 years ago when he was born, I think things would have been different probably. But we are here to add a voice and action to that, not taken.